What's happening, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, this is just my thoughts really on, the heavyweight division. Let's just get a video speaking about the heavyweight division and Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, the main three. We saw this week where Anthony Joshua did an interview on Sky Sports. He was basically talking about Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. Their rematch should be coming up in February the 22nd. We still haven't had an official announcement for that yet, but I'm expecting one to be made soon, going by the interviews from everybody. So let's hope that that does happen. But however, Anthony Joshua went on Sky Sports and he was saying that he wanted Fury to defeat Deontay Wilder in a rematch because he feels that Tyson Fury would be more likely to fight him for the undisputed, championship. Anthony Joshua, of course, holds 3 out of the 4 major titles. Deontay Wilder holds the WBC title, and if Fury wins, obviously he'll pick up the WBC belt. And Joshua feels that if Fury wins, it will more likely set up a showdown between the two, and we'll get that one face, one name, that we've all been waiting for in the heavyweight division. So Joshua then went on to say that he would be happy to go and spar Tyson Fury in preparation for Deontay Wilder. Now, that was a bit of a shock. If it does happen, Tyson Fury responded to that and said that he would love Joshua to come over and spar. So if that actually did happen, that would be incredible for me. I don't think it will. I think it's just a bit of publicity. But if it did, then hey, wow, what a scene that would be. Imagine the people that would want to go and watch that. But I'm sure that they would probably close the doors to that and they'd make it very private. But yeah, Anthony Joshua offered to help spar Tyson Fury in preparation for Deontay Wilder. He doesn't really have the sort of style that Deontay Wilder has though, so I'm not sure how beneficial it would be to Tyson Fury for Anthony Joshua to go in there and spar him. However, it's all a bit of publicity at the end of the day. Let's see what happens. But Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, like I said, I hope that this gets announced soon. The rematch is very, very intriguing to me going by the last fight. How good will Tyson Fury be in the rematch? And, will Deontay Wilder have learned from his mistakes in the first fight, really just going for the knockout, managing to get 2 knockdowns in the fight, but will he be more educated in the way how he presses Tyson Fury? Will he apply educated pressure or will he just go in there trying to knock his head off again? It's going to be interesting because, we're going to see whose style will prevail out of both of them. Both of them have very different styles. Tyson Fury, we know, is going to go in there and box. And we know that what he needs to do to win is obviously box his way to a decision. Deontay Wilder is, of course, going to try and knock out Tyson. So it will be interesting to see, will be interesting. And, it's going to be, the build-up is going to be exciting with these two. You can see it already. Tyson Fury's released some videos out this week. Deontay Wilder has been speaking in the media as well. And the Ring Magazine title will be on the line in that fight. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in that. Do you believe that the Ring title should be on the line? Anthony Joshua does hold 3 out of the 4 belts now. So there will be a strong argument that he should be, fighting for the Ring Magazine title. But it will be fighting between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury once it gets made. So let's see what happens with that. But, the rest of the heavyweight division, we've got Anthony Joshua, like I said. His next move is likely going to be against Kubrat Pulev or Alexander Usyk. Both of them mandatories have been lined up now. However, I feel like he's going to go down the Pulev route and then try and fight Usyk down the line. Both of the mandatories are up for the IBF and the WBO titles, but the IBF tend to be a lot more stricter when it comes to their mandatories, and they're not afraid to strip anyone. So I feel like that Anthony Joshua will go down the Kubrat Pulev route. They were supposed to fight anyway before. It didn't happen, but I can see it happening now. Pulev's getting older. He just wants to get the fight on. He didn't really want to fight Joshua, in my opinion, back then, but now I think he does want to fight Joshua. It'll be a difficult fight against Pulev, but it's not one that I wouldn't pick him to lose it. I'll definitely pick Joshua to win. So we'll see what happens there with Usyk. If Joshua was to get stripped of the belt, at least the belt will be kept in-house because Usyk does fight under the Zone and Eddie Hearn. So if Joshua was to lose that WBO belt, Eddie Hearn will easily be able to make the fight between Joshua and Usyk, or maybe the winner of Usyk and Chisora, whoever, down the line. So, I think that that's what they'll do. I think they'll go down the IBF route and then possibly challenge Usyk or whoever should the WBO belt get put vacant. So I think that that's what's going to happen. But the rest of the division, you've got the likes of Andy Ruiz, Hopefully he, learns from his mistakes in that fight against Anthony Joshua, becomes more disciplined, because there are plenty of fights out there that I'd love to see Andy Ruiz fight. Dylan White put up a video up on his Instagram, I think it was a couple of days ago, and he was saying that he'd like to fight Povetkin or Ruiz. Eddie Hearn said that he'll be able to make that happen. He'd love that to happen. Povetkin being a more likely. But, Andy Ruiz has still got options as well. I mean, he could fight Luis Ortiz. That's a great fight for me. Both of them under the PBC. Both of them are Latin heavyweights. Both of them would be able to draw a sizable crowd. And I think it'd be a very fun fight as well. So that fight could be made. Dylan White, like I said, he's got options on the table. Povetkin, will we see him fight Dylan White? Or he could fight, Michael Hunter again in a rematch. He might not want that, but, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And, you've got Derek Chisora, you've got Joseph Parker. Them two could fight down the line. You've got Adam Kalnacki, who's up in there. He's going to want to make a statement for next year. So the heavyweight division is always going to be exciting, man. And for now, it's really hitting the heights for me at the moment. We just need to see some sort of resolution in 2020 now. I think the fans have just been growing tired of who's number one and arguing amongst each other. You've got the Fury fans and the Joshua fans and the Wilder fans really going at it as to who is the number one. But in my honest opinion, we're not going to know until these guys actually get in the ring and fight. That is really my response to that. And until we see one of those three guys fight and we get a conclusive winner, then, we're not going to know who the number one is. But there are plenty of those guys in that division, man. You've got Filip Hrgovic as well. Loads of heavyweights and loads of great fights that can be made. So let's just hope that they are made for next year and we're not dragged into this negotiation saga and everything else. We're looking like we're going to get Fury against Wilder, which is good. But maybe Joshua against Usyk down the line or whoever, there's a lot of options out there. So that's just my quick thought and rundown on the heavyweight division in general. Let me know your thoughts on some of the comments that have been made this week by Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Dylan White. A lot of people have spoken this week. So, drop them all in the comment section below and I'll do my best to reply to all of you. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.